shame a woman.
Colors never end up as vibrant as I'd like. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that I would murder a card, just that I understand why someone would.
Good hunting today. We reunited many machine spirits with the blue light.
Paintings tell of the past, others say the future. Whichever it is, the work is impressive.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. Hey, do you know those three crazy Manuka calling themselves the Shattered Hearts now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude. Song's edge is too quiet at the best of times. I might actually miss those lunatics. Ah, nothing like a finished deal, is there?
You've beaten the champion.
If you run into the Shattered Hearts again, send them my regards. Song's edge is too quiet at the best of times. I might actually miss those lunatics.
I can't afford better, can I?
Our hunches are... We compete with the other Wereks. Now we've got Oseram and Kar...
They're clinging to the cliff face. She won't come down until it...
We've promised the Carja justice for their murdered friend. Why do they remain in the cut?
I've never traveled further south than the Grave Lord. In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so impossible.
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire. Yet your crime was the act of killing. So we must drive you out. Away from the Werek. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Kopalai. Am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior? You are my favored! But the shaman is decided. While you wait for exile, think on what brought you here.
A test of strength! Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush, hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
You took Artok's mantle.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light. And the Karja beside me, with his head broken open. But the blow was not by my hand.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had cause to quarrel, I was a solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me. Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now an Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man?
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth. March me up the slopes of the Cloud Shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
That's awful.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The shaman consulted the signs in the snow, and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the Horn gives a call from my exile. This part of the punishment stretches out like watching an icicle, waiting to fall. The Werak children haven't even thrown rocks wrapped in snowballs yet. I've never seen an exiling before. Never thought I'd be the one. This part of the punishment stretches out like watching an icicle, waiting to fall.
You wear Aratak's pride, but we are not equals.
Glad to get that cleared up. I talked with Inatut.
You're an outlander. This is our concern, not yours.
If he's falsely accused, that should concern anyone.
He is suffering. My Werak is suffering. It is my burden to end this matter.
My chieftain wants justice to be seen. When we take Inatut to the Cloud Shear, the ice will be an absolute judge. Even the Karja will agree.
I've spoken of this more than enough. I've spoken of this more than enough.
Inatut's song is an uncomplicated one, and the remedy is simple also. If I could open his shell and feel inside for sparks, as with a machine, I would. The blue light is not only in machines, it's frozen in the deepest ice. To be alone on the ice is to find oneself. Inatut's song is an uncomplicated one, and the remedy is simple also.
The machines offer themselves to us, and we take from them gratefully.
I heard. Aratak told me about Araya.
I'm sorry, Naltuk.
No apologies. Aratak said that in the end, she was filled with the blue light. She got what she always wanted, didn't she? Each time I doubt my way forward, I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own. Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The Fire Claws. Aratak asked me to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it. My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
I'd like to think you're right, Naltuk. About Araya getting what she wanted.
I'm sure she did. All her victories. Surviving the Karja, communing with the spirit, defeating the daemon. Every goal she ever set for herself, she accomplished. And in the end, she was rewarded with the blue light itself. The songs say that our bodies are poor vessels for the light. Our hearts are too dark. But at least for a moment, before she passed, I hope she felt what it was like to be part of it.
You don't sound like you trust yourself to take Araya's place.
Oraya inspired. Whatever we encountered, the new machines, the slaughter at Thunder's Drum, we knew we would endure. Because she had endured worse. I don't know that I have her confidence. Trust is earned, Aloy. Even in oneself.
You earned Araya's trust, didn't you? She believed you were up to this. And so do I.
Do you?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't meant it.
And I suppose I'd better live up to your expectations.
I managed to take down one of the Fire Claws, but the rest are still out there.
You did. I'm not sure why I'm surprised after all you've done already.
Now that I know where the rest are holed up, I should be able to finish this.
We owe you so much. And yet you're still here, digging us from the avalanche. Thank you, Aloy.
The tall neck should be a symbol of movement and life, not one of ice and death.
I should be on the lookout for Fire Claws. One of these things again. Going down fast. save these for the trail. One of the fire claws from Thunder's Drum. Need them soon enough. I'll find a use for you. It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Some songs are rituals, others stories. But my favorites are simply jokes.
The claws beneath. How many tried to take it down before you? The hunt ends for all eventually. The wise hunter appreciates every draw of the bowstring. The last verse of my song is already written. I'm happy to have sung a note of yours. The claws beneath. How many try to take it down before you...
Whatever they do with passion.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
You've done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
Thanks for your work on the forge fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
Live your life for the sake of your song. Your song will come on its own. The Karja can call it, but they can't have their share of damage to do. We meet again. The mountain is burned, so it's long.
Every day, the blue light feels further away from us. Our hardships are punishments, but they cleanse us of arrogance. Others may use the machines, but only we seek to understand them. When the blue light guides, only a fool chooses a different path.
edges can cut like claws. Blue-green. I'll be taking that. These will keep. I should be on the lookout for Fireclaws. Two Fireclaws. This is gonna be tough. We have to stop meeting like this. It's our attack.
I will prevail!
I will not miss. Survive and prevent.
Another firepower. Thanks. 2 of us, 2 of them. More of a fair fight.
Their numbers are much depleted, thanks to you. We shall end this threat and keep Cyan safe. I don't fully understand everything she speaks of, but I can listen. Perhaps even learn.
Take care of each other, Artok.
Farewell.
Never know when I might need these. It looks like that machine carries fluid in those sacks. Not sure I want to find out what kind. Here they come. Keep that for later. very cold. I get it. Saving these for the trail. A fistful of blue beams worth braving the cold. Easy, easy. Stocking up.
Hope I don't catch a chill. Huntress, what business do you have with us?
I was asked to look into the murder of a Karja hunter. What happened?
It's plain as day. A drunk Banuk thug picked a fight with Ruas, struck him down from behind and stole his headdress.
The accused man says that he didn't do it.
You're not going to get anything useful out of the Banuk, whether they talk to you or don't. They gather up like cloaks in a chill wind every time a hunter dies out here. Won't even hand Ruas's killer over for a proper trial.
A proper trial?
To fill his mouth with salt, and hold him up for the sun to consider over days. If it is clement, it may only take his sight, or his wits.
So other Karja hunters have died in these lands before?
3, maybe 4 in the last few seasons. That's no surprise. This place punishes even the prepared, and many young nobles don't prepare. But usually the snow covers everything, and the bodies are never found. No thanks to the Banuk.
Do you think they're involved?
No. If it's not about their tribe, they don't want to get involved.
In these outlands, even the sun cannot thaw all it touches.
Doesn't sound like you trust the Banuk much.
They're not without their reasons to keep apart from us. 10 years of reasons.
Always the war. The war is over. We made amends, but no. The land never forgets.
Snow and ice keep memory, they say.
It takes time for scars to heal.
You think I don't know that? I still bear the lashes for refusing one of the Mad King's sun priests. I was your age then.
Times of shadow. Times of shadow.
Where did you find Ruas's body?
There's no hunt, girl. Nothing to pick up.
Humor me. I'm a good tracker.
Down the rise to the west, there's a clearing. But a grazer herd couldn't have trampled it better. And if that barbarian gives up Ruas's headdress before they cast him out, let me know. It's valuable.
I didn't expect to come all this way to perform the rites of passing. But I didn't expect to be treated as some kind of luck talisman either. Oh, son. Free these ice-bound toes. I didn't expect to come all this way to perform the rites of passing.
We stay out of town to avoid this sort of thing. Leave mingling with the ice folk to the Oseram. This land is cold, and its people are colder still. Thought having a sun priest around would bring us good fortune. Fat lot of good that did. We stay out of town to avoid this sort of thing. Leave mingling with the ice folk to the Oseram.
This is it. Snow's been disturbed a lot, like the Huntress said. Oh, here's something. That was used for the killing blow. Blood on the snow. This is where Ruas fell. It does seem that only 2 people fought here. Not looking good for Inatut. Didn't try to hide the weapon. Question is Inatut the kind of fighter who hits from behind with a tree branch? Lots of leaves and bark scraped off here. And someone pulled out the branch? No. From climbing it. They came through the trees. If you were waiting here, you'd have a good view of the Karja camp and the clearing. Well, this is ominous. A dead end? Can't be. Someone covered this over. Might regret this. Maybe trying to hide. Karja armor. This looks bad.
It doesn't matter. The deed is done. Another Karja dead. And a Banuk is exiled for it. A life for a Karja life. That's war.
Should be careful close to the center. Someone's here!
Not Banuk. Then she won't be missed.
She's here!
Got you a prey!
Got another shot for you!
Gonna get you! Let's see who... Gonna pick you apart, shot, but...
You've been killing Karja. And for what? Revenge for the war?
Who gets to declare that one tribe no longer hates another? I'll tell you, not the ones who fought, not the ones whose songs are silenced, like my kin.
For what you did, another Banuk has been sentenced to certain death. What about his song?
That's why you followed us. For that punch-drunk idiot Inatut. Fate is sharp today. They've already let him out to face his exile. Let's see who the cold claims first.
I need to go after Inatut. But I should find some more evidence first. Trophies. Newer than the rest. Must have belonged to Ruas. So it was a Karja soldiers. Not that it's any excuse. Did they keep any clothes from their victims? This Karja gear's not warm, but if Inatut's naked on a snowfield, he'll take what he gets. Okay, time to get moving. This is one of the places Naltuk told me about. Fireclaw. Just stay out of their way there. Now's my chance. Low and quiet does it. Kind of place you'd take someone if you wanted to lose them forever. I'm not getting up that frozen waterfall. Maybe along the sides? Halfway there. Frozen solid. Mixed feelings about that. In it! In it! Maybe he found shelter? I hope he found shelter. Behind the rock.
The Nora girl? Is it really you, or has the bone chill got through my skull?
I found the real killers. No one else has to die because of this. Take these.
A dead Karsh's clothes. Haven't I been beaten down enough? But I won't argue. Swear, thought I saw my ancestors. They said, we're surprised you ended up here.
You better hurry. Machines.
Hold back! Tear them apart! I fight to win! I'll beat him in the scrap!
Always this.
Now that was a fight.
Your trial's over. It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen.
I'll see you at town then. You'd better make it, all right?
I give my pledge.
So by Banuk law, if Inatut survives, he's forgiven. But I want to prove to his chieftain that he wasn't guilty in the first place. Save these for the trail. Wash my fingers. Scrabbling a bit. I'll find a use for you.
At least you don't put on airs.
I just want a moment's peace.
Someone must have it. Come on. One either strives to be the best, or one accepts.
Init told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Inatut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Warwick, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Wirak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their Karja victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
For his own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
They spilled our blood for years, and now the Karja act surprised when one of theirs ends up dead in the cut.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Warwick.
How are you feeling?
As if I've been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
You don't owe them anything. The Warwick doesn't decide who you are. If your exiles proved anything, it should be that. There's so much more out there, beyond your borders and laws. It won't be easy. But I know you can roll with the hits.
But without a Warwick? To be a Banuk alone, what would I be fighting for?
How about yourself, Inatut? You just did it.
Huh. I am Inatut, who fights for himself. There's a good echo to it, and so many unknown mountaintops to shout it from. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this gift? A little scrawny weighed against the great boon you gave me, but...
I'm honored. Thank you, Inatut.
I must decide what to say to Kopilai. One tooth lost is enough. If you and I meet again, I hope it is on the same side of a great fight. This Karja garb is made for comfort. It's strange. I must decide what to say to Kopilai. One tooth lost is enough. If you and I meet again, I hope it is on the same side of a great fight.
If someone brought the blue light back to the Tolman, can other machines be raised too?
That takes care of the fire class.
It's done then. I suppose you'll be moving on as well, won't you? With Aurea gone. It's been a comfort to have you here.
Thanks, Naltuk.
If you ever return to the cut, I'll take my place behind you on the hunt.
We spent a lot of time clinging to Banner's crags, Araya and I. But I knew she'd climb where I couldn't follow. I know it's hard to lose a friend, Sakuli. I seem to see a lot of it. It aches. But I won't let myself cry. This thin air freezes the tears to your cheeks. Good, good. These can go dark as bruises, or bright as indignation. I call them the faces of the elders. That's me. Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you. Where's she going? You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run. A job well done, but I'm not ready to go back to the ground. My part's over, but yours goes on. Give this painting something to live up to. I never wanted to paint those old legends. But then you came along, and I thought to paint a new one. A job well done, but I'm not ready to go back to the ground.